Summer City's happening.
It is, and it's been great. And Ray's here again as well.
Ray was just in it. What's Ray? Ray's building up his part.
Yeah.
He's trying to get in all of it.
In fact, no, Ray, come back. It's too much. You're going to be all the video from now on. It's all about Ray, guys. From now on, Ray is going to be taking over my vlog. Just take the camera. Just take the camera. Take it. Yeah, it's all yours now.
Thank you.
It belongs to Ray.
Hi guys, I'm here at Summer in the City. Here I am. The floor. All the characters are here today at Summer in the City. Are you having a good time at Summer in the City? All right, on the count of 3, say Summer in the City. All right. 1, 2, 3.
Summer in the City!
Thank you so much. Thank you.
A round of applause seemed fitting for Tom, Luke, Liam and every other person involved in orchestrating what became probably the greatest weekend of my existence. You guys did an amazing job. I was tempted to just travel vlog the entire weekend, but I realised that I haven't actually just stood here and talked to you guys for a while now, and I really quite missed that, honestly. So let's talk about Summer in the City, because I went there and maybe you did too. If you didn't, I'm really sorry. You really missed out. I took the train up to London on a Friday morning to attend the first Sitsy Creator Day, and I honestly didn't know what to expect, having never been to any real YouTube gathering. So when I strolled right in to see what looked like only a few hundred people just wandering around, you could say I was a little bit confused. Don't misunderstand that, however, because Creator Day might actually have been my favourite day of the 3. The panels were absolutely brilliant. I attended 3 and I wish that I had gone to more the rest of the weekend. Everything was so chilled out. We were all just there to learn and enjoy each other's company. I spent the day with my friends Chloe and Kat, and that's what we did. There's been a lot of talk on YouTube culture lately, and I've been growing increasingly worried about the divide between creator and audience. But on this day, there really wasn't any. YouTube isn't dichotomous in nature. All creators are audience too, and in their own way, all audience creators. And it was great to be around people who hadn't lost sight of that.
Pleasant Ray, if you guys don't know. I'm told that's what, yeah.
Ship them.
It's been born now, guys. You can't turn it off. You can't stop the wave, guys. It's done.
You've done this.
Here's Hazel videoing me, videoing Sammy.
Sammy drew me an octopus with a top hat. Hazel gave me advice on making short films.
Realistically,
Yeah.
have a good script before you start.
Dreams
If you
make
value
you
your health, your life and your mental sanity.
Tomska told us what it's like working on a video game, and I sat and discussed films with Ryan and Miles until the day was over. No selfies or autographs for glory, just YouTube. Let's talk about Saturday. Saturday was something completely different to what Friday was. Equally fun, but completely different. After the perfect, delicious cheesecake that was Creator Day, I honestly considered not even going. I thought I'd seen and done everything I wanted to, and I didn't really want anything else to spoil that day. However, after some thought, I decided that I should still definitely go, and boy am I glad I did. I ended up arriving at the event about an hour after doors opened, and because of this, the line was huge. However, in the spirit of gatherings, I made a friend literally the minute I arrived. I'm not misusing that. Within 60 seconds of stepping onto the property, I was already engaged in conversation with the first person I met.
So I think it's safe to say that, yeah, that Saturday at Summer in the City is maybe just a little bit more busy than Friday.
His name is Tyler, and he does daily vlogs, so go check out his channel if that's what you're into. He's really cool. I'll link him at the end. Anyway, it's pretty safe to say that the size of the line had us kind of worried about what the event would be like. I had heard a couple of different horror stories from VidCon, but in all honesty, that wasn't my experience at all. It was easy to tell just how excited everyone was, but I didn't really see anything unsafe. And I want to say a good job to the fans. We've shown that we can be better when issues arise. Also to the organisers, I know that there have been a lot of complaints on the ticketing system, but I honestly feel like it's the most logical way to do meet and greets, and you guys pulled it off pretty well. Overall, it seemed like a massive step up from the way things were. I didn't actually go to many signings though. I spent most of my Saturday in the open mic room, which was amazing. So much talent, and everyone was really encouraging. I've been doing this thing recently where I realise I want something and I'm in a position to be happy, so I throw my nerves across the room and just kind of go for it. So yes, I got up and played. Only this picture exists for evidence though, don't go looking for any more. And as I stood there messing up, my legs were shaking so much my knees almost buckled. But the crowd kept smiling, and they clapped afterwards. I left the open mic room beginning to regret that decision, feeling really embarrassed and like I hadn't really done my best. And as I walked about the hall court in my own head, somebody stopped me. They told me they actually really liked what I played, and they wanted to know if I did music on my channel. To Moose, Alina, and Ailsa, you guys really brought back my day, so thank you guys so much. Let's talk about Sunday. Sunday made me question the name Summer in the City. I mean, it's in the city, but I feel like the name should have been changed to something a little bit more torrential. Eager to soak up my last day at the event, I arrived early, and with no coat or umbrella, I stood there in line as Hurricane Bertha slapped me across my stupid face. Everyone in the queue huddled, and I made friends again, but it was a frivolous effort. Everything was soaked. Everything. So after spending a while in the bathroom, drying off, getting changed and meeting others, not as weird as it sounds, I was dressed in a completely different outfit to the one in which I had arrived. And after meeting up with friends, we explored the halls for the last time this year. We also invented the vlogger's waltz. You and a partner lock arms, put the other person in focus if your camera allows it, and then spin using their weight to counterbalance yours. Comprise both of your footage together after. Ta-da. Vlogger's waltz. It's a thing. Trademark 2014 me. But I digress. I also met even more really cool people, and I haven't actually said this yet, but every single person I met was really great. Ben Cook, Lucy Everdeen, Dodie Clark, Jake from Vsauce 3, and so many others. Thank you guys so much. You reassured me that bigger can still mean better, and I hope that one day I can join you guys in inspiring so many people. Speaking of which, I met 2 people that watch my videos. You guys were so great, and I'm sorry that I didn't get to speak to you too much. I was really nervous, and I promise to be better next time. As the afternoon began to slow down, a few of us gathered in the now empty open mic room where we just played guitar and discussed the weekends we had all had. And as soon as night hit, we all headed into the main hall again for Emma's event.
Hey Dad, you gonna shave my hair now?
And a quick side note on that as well, I didn't film much of Emma shaving her head because I knew that so many other people already had, and I don't think my shaky camera footage would be adding too much to it. But if you haven't seen it already, I highly recommend that you do. It was one of the most genuine human moments that I've ever seen or had the pleasure to be a part of. I think this shot sums it up relatively well. There to make everyone laugh again at the end of the night though were Jack and Dean live, who did not disappoint. And as the lights went up, we all left the centre, said our final goodbyes, and began to head home. And I don't really know who to thank. I attended Summer in the City by myself, but I met so many great people, and without them I really don't know what kind of weekend I would have had. This year's event showed me that creators are still people, and most of them seem to be some pretty great ones. It reminded me that we can be just as supportive off camera as we are on keyboards. And amongst all the crazy change and growth that YouTube is going through, we are still the same awesome creative people. I am Sam, that was some stuff. I think I have something special planned for you guys next video, and I'll see you then.